Hello boaters, welcome back to Motion RC. I'm James and we're outside here on a gorgeous day with some glass on Lake Allatoona in Northwest Georgia with one of our latest ships coming from Bancroft. This is the Spruance-class 1/100 scale U.S. Navy destroyer. It comes ready to run. It's 68.1 inches and it's absolutely stunning. It's been a dream to sail it around here on the lake. We just pulled it out and my goodness, this thing is beautiful. If you want to see me do a live unboxing, I did that. I'll put the video link in the description down below. We were talking to customers who are watching live, answering questions, but you could see me sort of take it out of the box and set it up because there's not too much to set up with these boats. As I said, it comes ready to run. So that means you're getting the transmitter, you're getting a battery, a 2800 milliamp 2-cell LiPo battery, and then a charger to go along with that, and then there'll just be a few little accessory bits that you got to put on, like some of the cannons here and the missile launchers. They come sort of, separately in the box, and then you just place them on. But all the rigging, all the railing, the paint, everything there is done. The only other thing you can put on, which is new for Bancroft, they will let you put the designation on. So I went with 977. But there were about 31 of these Spruance-class destroyers when they're all out of commission now, but there were about 31, so there's a bunch of different, options you can choose, but we allow you to personalize that, so you could pick the name of your favorite livery. I just happen to go with 977, mostly because I thought those numbers look cool. But you also get the flags. They give you 3 American flags that you could put on. I love the big one they give you when you attach it to the rigging and it's driving or sailing out in the lake. The wind, will blow it back, so it looks really nice. Now, all around, super simple to get in and out of. The entire superstructure here, from the helicopter, the SH-60 on the back, all the way to the front, this can be taken off. And you will see it's got 2 nice large cavities for you to get your ballast in there. I use BBs, and those BBs I put in hefty Ziploc bags, and I make 1 and 2 pound bags, and I manipulate them as I ballast. So I've got about 2 pounds near the bulbous bow. I have about 4 or 5 pounds in the stern. I think overall I'm about 12 pounds into this, and it's scattered nice and evenly throughout. So inside the ship, we do have a dual motor system. They are 550 class brushed motors, marine motors. And obviously the hull itself is waterproofed with fiberglass, absolutely stunning. You've got a dual rudder that is driven by 1 servo inside, and you do have easy access if you ever needed to change that rudder. The receiver is mounted nicely right near the ESC inside. The ESC has an XC60 to match the battery that comes with it. And again, the receiver will have an on-off switch there, so you can plug in your battery and you're able to turn the ship off without needing to unplug your battery. But all around, super, super nice. And taking a look at the transmitter, if you could see it, very simple controls. Rudder, throttle is going to be on your left stick. Up and down is forward and reverse. This baby has a nice reverse feature, and that's that's good if you see yourself about to hit an obstacle or something and you have to back away. That's there for you. The right stick is going to be just for your rudder, right and left, and you have the ability to trim the rudder with the trim tabs. And then you have a switch in the top right, and all that does is your high rate and low rate rudder. So up is high rate, down is low rate. So when you're scale sailing, then you want to be low rate rudder. It won't move, won't do anything too crazy. But the high rate rudder, again, is great if you need to manipulate the boat, get it back to you. And also if there's an obstacle, you see a log floating in your lake, or, you're headed for brush, something like that, you could quickly, maneuver the ship when you need it. I mean, as we took it here in the lake, I was full throttling it, and I also, on the transmitter, they give you high rate and low rate rudder. So I just went full high rate rudder, full throttle, just wanted to see what she can do in those turns, and she held them beautifully. I mean, it's completely unscale as to what a destroyer would look like, but I like to test it, that's what we're here for, and testing the ballast like that made it work really well. But now as you're sailing it around, quarter throttle, maybe half throttle is going to give you that nice scale presentation that I know so many are looking for in the Spruance-class or any Navy warship like this. That's going to make it look nice and scale. But the fact that you do have the ability to open throttle, you're going to have a good time. but all around, she is absolutely stunning, guys. I was so impressed, so happy to just have another fantastic addition to these Bancroft ships. At this point, I've probably unboxed and sailed now almost 30 of them, and they are all beautiful in their own right. But this one definitely is just as special as any others, and I love that they're giving you the ability to put your own markings on it. So for you scale guys, you're not beholden to a marking out of the box. You can make it your own. And for anybody who likes 3D printing or just really scaling this thing out, you know, 1/100 scale is a pretty popular scale. You should be able to find figures for this ship. You should be able to 3D print different radar systems, gun, armaments, you know, because I'm sure each destroyer had, you know, different options available to it, and you could really trick it out and make it your own. But all around, just out of the box, she is a sight to see, and I'm so happy to be able to be out here on a gorgeous day and bring you this video. But guys, if you have any more questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you could hit the like button, which I think is down in this corner, that'll be great for us. The subscribe button also will help. But if you really want to support Motion RC, head over to motionrc.com or motionrc.eu and pick up your next RC favorite, because we've got everything. We've got tanks, planes, boats, cars, trucks, you name it. If it's RC, we got it. And we thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.